Welcome to First Top Volume 3. Please give a round of applause for being here. I feel like every time I do this, I get a little bit better and a little bit faster. First of all, First Stop came about, we wanted to create an intimate and authentic environment for artists to connect with their fans. And then more importantly, we wanted to create an environment for authentic collaboration and community. So we really urge you to make a new connection. Artists meet with the DJ meet with a photographer, producers meet with a musician. Leave here with a new connection. We have two incredible acts tonight. Greg, Yellow Shoots, I met years ago through my friend Colette. Shout out Colette. She also introduced me to Conrad from the last First Stop. Greg's an amazing, amazing artist from Philly and now lives in Bed-Stuy, but you're gonna hear his set, incredible. And then Lala is from Hell's Kitchen, amazing artist, actor, multi-hyphenate. So she has a incredible set with a full band. So thank you to Sound Collective. Thank you to Topo Chico, Gold Peak for sponsoring this. And again, thank you to everyone who came out tonight. Really excited for this one. Without further ado, here's Greg, Yellow Shoots, and his drummer.
Thanks, Dan. How's everybody doing? Doing all right? This is cool. I'm a little nervous. I just mic doesn't go off. This is Horace on drums. We're gonna play a couple of tunes, but thanks again. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Sound Collective. Thank you, First Stop. Thank you, guys. We're gonna start off. All right, it's gonna be cranking. This one's called "It's All Good Things." It's on my second album called The Green Album. By surprise, I saw you in for green. You watched me miss my bus, and you crossed the street. You know that I'll be fine. Yeah, it's all good things, and the rent's not due for a half a week. Gotta catch myself. I'm gonna make it work. She makes me a chicken broth when my stomach hurts. Yeah. Got a lot of space, not a lot of time. Catch me on the phone, wish I never called. Keep me on the ice so my back don't break. Yes, I'm feeling numb. Do this at this, yeah. If you're heaven or some type of hell, never read the signs, no I couldn't tell. She got no real place, she got no real home. make my friends. You wanna meet my mom, and you make my frame break, and you sing my songs. Maybe you're some type of heaven, maybe you're some type of hell. Yeah, I don't really mind, no. No, I really couldn't tell. Got a lot of space, not a lot of time. Catch me on the phone, wish I never called. Keep me on the ice. If you're heaven or some type of hell, never read the signs, no I couldn't tell. She got no real place, she got no real home. Cool, thanks so much. How y'all feeling? Sound cool out there? Cool, so we're gonna play some tunes that I just put out this summer, this fall, from the EP called Will You Bring the Rain? And this next one's called Caught in the Middle. Yeah. Let's try this out. Chasing a dream away. I'm a lost sinner, a lover, here to stay. When you're speaking to the devil, yes, I'm here to stay. Don't stray far, far, far. Yeah, caught in the middle, worlds to see, I can't wait. I've been running from the devil, warm, see, coming in. Do you feel the same? And do you feel the same? I'm a turtle, got my rubber boots on this big riverside. I'm a turtle, sing a song. Yeah, caught in the middle, gorgeous scream deep away. I wait for saints that singing their prayers in a world away. I've been thinking there's another love that you need to see. When you know, yeah, caught in the middle, worlds to see, I can't wait. And I've been running from the devil, warm, see, coming in. Do you feel the same? Give it up for Phil. I'm a turtle, got my rubber boots on this big riverside. And I'm a turtle, sing a song. Yeah, caught in the middle. And I'm a turtle, got my rubber boots on this big riverside. Thank you. For 99 cents, you can buy that one online. Or you can just start like a little streaming farm in your house and just run that shit, please. Let's get the algorithm going. Actually, that happens to me once in a while on Spotify. I'm like, there was 5,000 plays in this little place in Long Island, and then it just goes. So anyway, that happens. The internet's a fun and interesting place. This one, this next one's called Give It Up for Horace on the drums over here. This next one's called Soft One. Dial in some shit. to feel. Yeah, I got nobody on my mind. You know what you know, I got ways to say no, and no, 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 no. What you know, I got ways to feel. I got nobody on my mind. What you know, I got ways to say no, no, no. Cool. That's like the only thing I say after I play a song. This is really a nervous take. I'm like, cool. What else could I say after I do it? Do you guys have any ideas? Awesome? Awesome, yeah. Awesome. Cool. So, I mean, I wrote a lot of this music a couple years ago, and then I was like, this was kind of like summer. It's kind of the last stuff we played is like a summer vibe. I think about music very visually, kind of like little movies and stuff. And I had a lot of fun making kind of like these little 10-second kind of movies and clips. And yeah, hope you guys are digging the music. Hope you're liking it. Thanks for having me here. Give it up for Horace and the drums. It's crazy, right? Little off tip here. This one's called Kissing All Night. Thank you so much. Ooh, my dear, gotta love the way you're making me nervous. I see your thoughts and the way you pat your lips when you swear. I think I know what you are telling me. Even though I never wanted, you got it. Yeah, I can't stop. Even though I never wanted, you got it. I know that we've been here before, and I make mistakes, but we been here kissing all night. We been here kissing all night. My favorite, even though you're always late to the party. Yeah, I can't stop. Is the mother know I'll make you feel nervous, nervous. Thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate y'all. Give it up for Horace. Give it up for my computer. And give it up for you guys. Thank you so much. Yes, thanks.
All right, in the words of Greg, cool. Holy shit, they just shredded. That was insane. Give it up again for Horace, for Yellow Shoots. We're gonna do a 5-minute intermission. Lala's gonna come up here with her group. If you guys are interested in performing on First Stop, please see me, please see AC, he's somewhere out there, and talk to us. And also, if you're interested in any of the facilities, there's so many amazing choruses, studio. Check in with someone at Sound Collective and tap in. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. Thanks again. We have our second act today, Lala, an amazing, amazing artist from Hell's Kitchen. I will let her introduce her entire band. And yeah, let's get it.
Hi, how's everybody feeling? Thank you all for being here. I'm so excited. I just feel like we should just get right into it. Why not? I get 'em hooked on me before they know. I reel 'em in and then I let 'em go. I call the shots, I like it when I'm in. right. This next song I'm very excited about. It actually comes out in like 2 weeks on Valentine's Day. Everyone excited for Valentine's Day? No. So that's what that song is about. So yeah, this is called Past Life. Sleepless night before I crossed the line. Boy, you had me blind to everyone inside. A partner to your crimes. I ran every red light. A bunny to your climb. But was it worth the price? In our past life, we could've worked now. I don't cry about the future we wanted, like us at the altar, unsolvable problems, and look what it cost us. Night drives, they remind me how fast time flies. When we were together, the storms that we'd weather, but now that I'm better, I'm on cloud nine. You were the one who said you loved me first, by the way. I was the one who followed you, but you led me astray. You could have told me instead of just ghosting. Even the no strings is better than no thing. Past life, we could have worked now. I don't cry about the future we wanted, like us at the altar, unsolvable problems, and look what it cost us. Oh, night drives, they remind me how fast time flies. When we were together, the storms that we'd weather, but now that I'm better, I'm on cloud nine. Don't cry. Thank you so much. All right. Can I get a little more vocal in the monitor? Thank you. Try to raise this a little bit more. Perfect. This next song is called Maybe. And yeah, let's go for it. I know you said you're sorry, but you never really meant it, did ya? I feel it in your body language, baby. You think I'd forgive ya? I should be blocking your number, thinking of me, cutting you off. I'm in too deep. I'm in too deep. I know I said I'm leaving, but I never really meant to do it.
Baby,
for my amazing band and these vocalists. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So this next song is another happy love song called Crying on My Cell Phone. Y'all ever been in a long distance relationship? Oh my God, yeah? Yeah, so you know. Yeah. You ever fight over the phone in a long distance relationship? Take another breath, a moment to calm down. Yellow you want, just don't take it out on me. Baby, is this jealousy? 'Cause it can't be love, no way. If you got something to say, I want you to say it. Baby, it's time to be brave, but don't keep me waiting. Waiting on you. Waiting on you. I'm waiting on you. I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna set you free. I don't wanna be that girl. You don't wanna hear me crying on my cell phone. Don't wanna hear me crying on my cell phone. And I don't wanna let you down. I don't wanna let you leave. Baby, do you get me now? I don't wanna be here crying on my cell phone. Don't wanna be here crying on my cell phone. Stop, tell me what's going on. Show me how to be strong. We're spiraling down as dumb as it sounds. I keep hoping it's different. I tell myself that it's different, yeah. If you got something to say, I want you to say it. Baby, it's time to be brave. Don't keep me waiting. Don't keep me waiting. Don't you keep me waiting. Waiting on you. Waiting on you. I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna set you free. I don't wanna be that girl. You don't wanna hear me crying on my cell phone. Don't wanna hear me crying on my cell phone. I don't wanna let you down. I don't wanna let you leave. No. Baby, do you get me now? I don't wanna be here crying on my cell phone. Don't wanna be here crying on my cell phone. Thank you so much. All right. You guys want to learn something? You guys want to sing along? You like these songs? You want to learn? Okay. Cool. Well, first of all, let me actually introduce my amazing band. On the keys, we got Idris. Yeah. On the guitar, we got Joe.
Yes.
Over here on drums, that's Elliot. On the bass, we got Eve. Yeah. And then we got Kelly on cello. We got Noah on the violin. Let me introduce these lovely ladies back here. We got Emily Kay. We got Meg Dwinell. We got Denasia. You guys want to teach them something?
Yeah,
Sure. Let's do it, okay?
That's good.
So it's pretty easy. I'm gonna sing and they'll sing with you, okay? So it's like, you. You think you got that? You. Yeah, like that. You. Your turn. You. All right. You think they got it?
I think they got it.
Okay, I think we got it. You got it? A little louder than that. You think you got it?
They're good.
Okay, we got it. Love letters from my ex that I won't read. I deleted all your texts out of my chance that he fumbled me. Putting your pen to your paper, heart can't erase me. Messages ain't gonna come through. I know that you made your mistakes, now it's time that you face it. Greatest fear already came true. Here we go. Thinking about you. Said I ain't trying to think about who. I'm not thinking about you. Hey, yeah. Said I ain't trying to think about you now. I let go of the attention, just not when it's from you. Ew. I might think you're healing me, you're just pouring salt in wounds. I don't wanna make conversation, losing my patience. Stop trying to make me think about you. I'm not thinking about you. Yeah. Said I ain't trying to think about you. I'm not thinking about you. What? Who? You? Said I ain't trying to think about you. I know that you made your mistakes, now it's time that you face it. Greatest fear already came true. I'm not thinking about you. Said I ain't trying to think about you. Hang it up now, baby, don't doubt me. You know that I can't be reached. Just give it up now, put the phone down. No message after the beep. The person you are trying to call cannot be reached. She's moved on. Please do not try again or you will be blocked. You, hey, yeah. Said I ain't trying to think about you. I'm not thinking about, let me hear ya. Hey, yup. What? Said I ain't trying to think about you. I know that you made your mistakes, now it's time that you face it. Greatest fear already came true. I'm not thinking about you. 'Cause I ain't trying to think about you. Boy, you done texted, DM, Instagram, Facebook, called again, email, Venmo, true story. What's next, carrier pigeon? Please take a hint. I do wish you the best though. Kinda. Good luck. Thank you so much. All right. So that was love letters from my ex. This next one is kind of a love letter to myself. Thank you. It's the backup. You know what I mean? Yeah, backup. I'm a pull up with backup. And yeah, this one's called Trust Myself. It'll probably be out in like March. And we just did it for the Tiny Desk with all of these lovely people. So definitely go check that out. It's on YouTube now. There's a part in here too you can kind of say as a mantra. I think you'll get it. You just say, I'm so proud of me. Lately I've been living out loud. It makes me think why it's taken so long for me to trust fall. This armor of self-doubt keeps me in my own way. Tell me who told me to build that wall. Voices saying I'm incapable. Who told me this story about myself? Not me. Looked into my heart and found peace. So I did it for myself, did it for myself. Yeah, I'm so proud of me. Yeah. Get it for myself, get it for myself. Should've never doubted me, never doubted me. So I did it for myself, did it for myself. Say I'm so proud of me. Yeah. Get it for myself, get it for myself. Should've never doubted me, never doubted me. Crazy how my only enemy is me. A mind full of doubt and a heart full of dreams. Maybe I'm not afraid to wear my heart on my sleeve. Look at what I can achieve. I'm stronger than I could have ever believed. I'm finally free, so tell me who told me to build that wall. Voices saying I'm incapable. Who told me this story about myself? myself believe who I needed to be all my life. Maybe if I trust myself, I'll become a better self to me. You'll see, you'll see, you'll see. Hold on it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my God, we're on the last song. Wow, that flew. Thank you guys so much for being a lovely audience. This next song just came out. It's called Pretend. There's a live version as well. Go stream it. Hey, can you hear me? I'm ready to address the emotions that you're feeling. Drinking from a glass of misfortune, hope you're healing. I missed a lot of lessons, I haven't really listened. Had a ton of questions too. Oh, we crossed this road too many times to be waiting for you my whole life. This imaginary world we tried, yeah, I could tell you waited for some signs. If you're ready, then I'm ready. If you stop pretending, it's your night spending sure. If you stop pretending, if you let me in, it's yours. The night don't have to end soon. Ain't no other way around. If I had my way, I give too much. Ain't no other way around you. Been too selfish. Been so selfish, now our love is falling apart. Yeah, you left me with scars. Well, baby, I can't help it. When the cycle repeats, you take half of my heart. When I needed most. Oh, cross this road too many times to be waiting for you my whole life. This imaginary world we tried, I could tell you waited for some sign. If you're ready, then I'm ready. If you stop pretending, stop pretending. Sure. If you stop pretending, if you let me in, tonight don't have to end soon. Ain't no other way around. If I had my way, I give too much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sound Collective. Thank you. Give it up for my amazing band one more time. Thank you. You're all so beautiful. Do you mind if I take a little photo with you guys? All right. Look at my amazing band. Woo! And say hi. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night.
Wow. Give it up for Lala and her band. Unbelievable. Give it up for Greg, Yellow Shoots, Horace. And we're going to take 2 minutes, and then we're going to do a quick Q&A with Lala and Yellow Shoots. And also, I urge you guys, please, please, please follow these artists at Yellow Shoots on Instagram, at In the Land of Lala on Instagram. and stream their music. Spotify, Apple, Tidal, SoundCloud, Bandcamp, you know, whatever, stream it. Support these artists. They're out here putting their heart into this, and it means so much. So 2 minutes, we're going to ask them some amazing questions. We're going to open up the floor to you guys to ask some questions, and then we're going to network and mingle. So, yeah. All right, so this is a little Q&A portion that we've started at First Stop, and it's really cool. We get to ask the artists some questions that we have and then open it up to you guys as creatives. If you have questions, if you want to just learn some stuff, you know, it's the time to ask them. So one thing we like to ask all audience members here and artists is like, how does performing in an intimate environment like this affect the way that you connect with your audience as opposed to being on a bigger stage or even just showing someone music in your house?
It's super nice to like look at people in the eye and like kind of see you jamming. It makes me feel really good. Sometimes it's like people are confused by this, but like a bigger crowd sometimes is less scary because you can't see people. But at the same time, it's really nice to feel that people are enjoying the music, and it makes me even like come alive a little bit more.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think showing someone music in my house is like the most terrifying thing ever. Makes me want to crawl up in a little ball sometimes. You know what I mean? But like the smaller crowd it's always a little bit more challenging because there's an immediate reaction that you see, and also like the energy is very real from people, and it's cool. It's a nice challenge to like play music in front of small crowds or a few people, and I think I try to do as much as I can. It's kind of like it's one of the closest things to like making the music, you know.
Absolutely.
Cool. What up, everybody? My name is Albert. Some people call me AC. I'm the other member of First Stop. TJ couldn't make it here tonight, but he would be here. The next question I have is kind of like, let's go back to the beginning. Are there any musical influences or experiences that shaped your journey or your sound?
My whole life. Yeah, I obviously write a lot of stuff about my experiences, and so like just lived life. Gotcha. And my influences are mostly artists that also speak from the heart, and are songwriters as well as artists. And yeah, I like people that get personal. I'm an oversharer. Cool. And music is my way to do that respectfully.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, my musical journey has been pretty twisty-turny. I didn't start off as like a singer-songwriter. I started off more as a guitarist. And then I was trying to write music for other artists, and I would sing demos. But like my stuff, I had to do a lot of unpacking over the course of my life to like even like want to write a lyric. I thought it was kind of scary, you know. And I've gotten more comfortable. Kind of what Lala was saying is getting like real personal and having like these kind of little funny moments in my life, and just being okay to write that down and put it in a song, and have that be. It's my little kind of joke with myself. Most of my music is kind of like a joke with myself, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, but I think that when you're honest like that, sometimes it does translate to other people's experiences. So.
Absolutely. Lala, you had mentioned that this was your first time performing with a full band. What was that experience like scaling up? And Greg, on the reverse, I've seen you with a full band, and this time it was like a smaller set. And what was that experience like for you scaling down?
I don't know.
I mean, I can go first. Yeah, I usually have a band as well, and I don't know. I think I've tried a lot of different permutations of the band, and I realized that a lot of it depends on the energy as a performer that I bring, and it doesn't matter how I do it. At the end of the day, big, small, by myself, whatever, on Instagram Live or whatever, as long as I bring the energy the best I can and try to do my best, it always turns out interesting. And for myself, it's always an adventure, and I just try to embrace any situation I'm in. When sometimes I play in the subway, and that's kind of scary because I'm like, oh, like, sometimes I'm practicing real songs that I like made that day, and I do it in the subway. But it's an adventure, and I treat it like an adventure. And I think that, I think it's always just make it an adventure. That's how it's got to be, in all the forms.
Absolutely. I performed with like a band one time at like my very first show when I was like 18, at like the bitter end, but it was like that long ago. I won't tell you how long that was, and I don't care. I'm proud of my age. But yeah, I haven't since, and I think it was really not that I didn't like want to. It was just came down to, I'm independent, and so it was like budget and then time for rehearsal. I'm also an actor, so like just my schedule is pretty hectic. So then to like get together with people multiple times a week or a month to rehearse, for one show. Like last year I did 30 shows, and it was just me and my laptop against the world. And I have this amazing arranger in Texas who kind of like programs every instrument. So everything you heard, like he came up with and arranged. And then I met this amazing band, and I, brought them all sheet music because I don't I don't know. So it was really cool to hear all those songs come to life. Otherwise, I just have the recordings on my laptop and I hook it up somewhere, and it's just me partying on the stage alone. So I didn't feel as lonely today. It was nice.
This will be the last question before we open it up to the audience. But I heard, Greg, I know you dropped an EP in the fall, this past fall, and then Lala, I heard you say that you're dropping some new music coming up in the upcoming months, and you just dropped a single. Yes. So my question is, what does 2025 look like for you?
I dropped my first single called Pretend, which came out on January 10th. And then I'm releasing one single every single month, all the way up until June. Some have visuals. All of them. My goal is to have all of them have visuals. Like I said before, I'm an actor, so I like to like make little mini films, and I'm producing and directing and editing my videos, and I have been. So I haven't released anything in 2 years, so I got I'm pretty backstocked. You're going to hear it all. And I on the acting side of things, have an Apple TV show coming out in the spring. Nice. So, yeah, thank you.
For me, it's kind of a similar situation. I have a lot of stuff that I've written over the last 5 years that I didn't put out. I don't know what I was waiting for. I think I just like had a mindset of like go like really big all the time, which is cool, but also I think as I'm getting older and as I kind of like get deeper into like my artistry, I'm like, well, maybe the time is now. You know what I mean? The time is now, and like if I'm feeling like I'm gonna put a song out in a couple weeks, let's do it. There's DistroKid, there's all kinds of cool stuff, and I'm trying to be a little bit more spontaneous. I like started making TikToks over the summer, and I never did it before, and I had so much fun, and that was like, I think making little videos kind of got me into this spontaneous mindset where I was like, whoa, like I can do this with my audio, with my music, and I think that kind of blew the ceiling off for me in in a creative way, releasing things doesn't have to be so conventional. You can take risks, you can try stuff out, and you can have a lot of fun with it. So I'm kind of in that mindset instead of like trying to like track all the numbers and stuff all the time. Just kind of let's have fun,
Yeah, for sure. All right, if there are any questions from the audience, we can take them now. Just raise your hand. All right, cool.
As newer performers, how do you kind of get over that block of performing to a crowd that doesn't necessarily know your songs?
All right, so we're going to reiterate it just so it goes on the live stream. But as newer performers, how do you get over that creative block performing to people that might not know your music?
I feel like that's like the whole point. Like I feel like, well, first of all, I'm proud to say this. No one knows my music right now, so it's like there's nothing different than me posting online or being in front of a crowd, and like that's exactly how you're supposed to meet new fans and new community, new friends, and so it's kind of like you just gotta, you know what I mean? And I'm proud of what I've created, and I love performing. You know, it's been a hard winter, and this show has just like been the thing in my like, you know, rear view that I'm like, okay, I need to just like get to this show. So I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so glad you're all here, and yeah, I'm very excited about it.
Awesome. Happy to have you.
How do you get over the blocks you said? Is that?
Yeah, because sometimes when you're performing and everyone's just like staring at you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's a pretty crazy experience when like sometimes the audience doesn't give you the energy back, but like it's kind of fun too. Like you're kind of like, all right, how do I make people groove a little bit more? Or like maybe I need to zone out so they can feel more comfortable. You know what I mean? Like sometimes like there's like a physical sort of communication that happens. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm pretty stiff up here. I gotta move around a little bit. You probably saw me do that. Like I was like pretty stiff, and I like move over and I started like doing this. Then I came back. You know, like I don't know. Sometimes people, that's what makes people feel comfortable. Sometimes when you kind of groove, but I think like you gotta keep like the main thing at the end of the day is like just perform as much as you can, because at the end of the day you're gonna get used to that feeling, and it's gonna be a different feeling every time, but it's not gonna be. You know, the best performers perform a lot, and and somebody gave me this piece of advice. They just take no prisoners on the stage. They do the best they can, you know? And even if like the sound isn't cool or whatever, you just do the best you can. Don't worry about all the elements you can't control. Don't worry about an audience or a heckler. Don't worry about any of that. You just got to do the best you can, and you'll be better for it every time. So.
Yeah, I said this in my interview with you guys a month ago when we filmed that, but I was doing this play one time and the director said, you can't hear a smile. So, like, it might be quiet in there, but, you know, they might not be laughing out loud or, woo, you know what I mean? But, like, maybe, hopefully, people are enjoying it. I tell myself that. I don't know if it's true. But.
No, that's a good point. Next question.
So, like, many unknown artists, we're usually doing everything ourselves, from, like, content creation, branding, everything. I know the goal is kind of try to find a team. How important is that, or are you totally cool with doing everything yourself? You're like, I like having that control. I'd rather keep it that way.
Oof, that's like I'm at the stage now where I'm finally able to start finding my team and people I've been working with for so long, and I'm so happy, and it's so nice to kind of take some stuff off my plate. But I'm an Aries, and I am very much a control freak, and yeah, so it's hard to like release that, but you know, it's all, you got to find people that want to collaborate with you and like are open to suggestions and understanding that this is like, you know, this project is your baby, and then also letting people in, you know, has been like a big surrender. So yeah, it's very helpful. I was doing a lot by myself for a long time, and now it's a little bit easier with some help.
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I've gone through a few different oscillations of like teams and things like that, and it's all a great learning experience. I mean, I think it's a creative thing. Like music and like growing your music is a very creative thing, and it's hard because it's so much stuff, right? But at the end of the day, someone said this, and it's so annoying that this is so true. It is, and it's good that it's true, but it's like it is all about the music at the end of the day. Like at the end of the day, when you care about your music more than anybody else, like people feel that energy and they're going to be attracted to that. You know what I mean? Like if you're like care about like growing or trying to be famous or all this stuff, like people figure that out too. And it's like when people feel that, like when you see these great artists that are huge, like Anderson .Paak, SZA, like they care about their music, you know what I mean? Like more than anybody else that's on their team. Trust me, they do. And it's like, you know, that's magnetic, you know? And I think like that's a hard thing. And I think it's a good thing to remember when it's really hard, you know, when you're like, oh, like I don't have any budget for this music video, or I don't have any like money left because I spent it all on stuff. And it's like, just worry about the music, you know? For real. Like the music will bring people back. And like, I can say it, I've gone into debt for music videos and gone crazy on stuff and been like, oh, how am I going to do this? And it's like, now I'm, in a lot of ways, I'd say like, that's like the first thing I think about. And it's weird. Like it kind of takes care of itself, and no one can tell the future, but like, I think that's a good thing to keep top of mind as you grow and you keep moving forward. So.
So outside of making music, what do you feel like inspires you or interests interests you on like your day to day, whether it's hobbies or books or things like that.
Hi Mel, I love you. I don't know. Sometimes I just get random thoughts. Like sometimes like things will come to me in the most random times, and I feel like it's my body's way of like allowing me to process some stuff I've been through, and then like use creativity as a tool to get through it. And so it's like when I'm the most relaxed and not thinking about it that I feel like sometimes the best stuff comes to me. But again, it's all life experience, and I think 2 years ago when I released a lot of my music, it was all, I used to say, Megan Thee Stallion makes hot girl music, I make sad girl breakup music. But like this year, I'm really coming into like empowerment and like all those lessons that I learned from when I was like not releasing stuff. And so it's really like almost a library of like different versions of myself and like things that I've picked up along the way. And I'll hear a new song and think about how far I've come, and it's that inspires me as well. And then that sometimes will like, I have songs on this new project that almost are like, oh, that's Crying on My Cell 2.0. Like it's kind of reminiscent of that, but like it's a new me. I hope that made any sense, but yeah.
For me, it changes. I think I try not to do music when I'm making music, if that makes sense. Like I'll try to like, I don't know, I'll try to watch a bunch of movies. I watch a lot of movies, and then all of a sudden like something in my personal life will connect to the movie or like the visual. I also think of music very visually. I have synesthesia, so sometimes I see colors and stuff when I make music, but I try to like think of like, oh, where is this music, like where does it fit, like, visually. So visual art is a big influence for me. And honestly, just being around other artists, like seeing them do their thing, like gets me kind of like, my brain feels better after I like go to a show or after I like see, like I used to fall asleep. My mom used to take me to the art exhibit. I used to fall asleep. Now I'm like kind of like caffeined out after I see stuff. And that's cool because like I think sometimes like in the studio, like as a music producer, I was like, oh, I want to be the best music producer, and I would hit music super hard, and my music would be kind of dull because I would be hitting music too hard. I'd be like making music all the time. But it's like sometimes if you go for a walk for a couple days, and you come back and you got a dope song in your head, yeah, Forrest Gump, like. What kind of business did he start again? It was like a shrimping business, right?
No, I thought it was Bubba.
Oh, it was Bubba. Yikes. No, but they had a business together. Anyway, the run helped. No, but I think point being made is like that's a great question. Like, get involved in other things because that's going to enrich your story. That's going to enrich like the things you got to say. Like if you're in a box all day long, you're not going to have a lot to talk about, So I think it's cool to get some life experience, travel, if you can afford to, hang out with friends, and these little ideas are just going to come to you, so.
We got time for one more.
Hi, Lala. Rosie. So I know specifically for you, I know you're coming from like a theater, film, Broadway background, kind of like being one of very many. As an artist, was there a moment for both of you where you kind of realized like, oh, I'm not just one of many people, I'm an artist? Like, was there a lyric that you wrote, a show that you had, something someone said to you that really made you realize like, I am my own person and I'm making my mark on this industry?
Steve?
Yeah, word.
I think honestly, so I was a child actor, and then I stepped away from the business completely, and for like years. And I think when I like had a moment where I wanted to come back to it, I realized there was like a block there for me for like just acting, and I realized what like kept me into it was like musical theater, music, like singing. So I was like, okay, like I think it's the music that actually is like keeping me in the entertainment world. And now I have my own newfound love for acting and straight plays and TV and film and stuff. But for me, like the music just always would bring me back, and it like, in my hardest times, like music would heal me. And I think like it was almost like a survival thing, like being an artist and like making my own music or singing or being on stage like saved my life, you know? So I think it just felt like natural. Like I didn't really think about it too much, but definitely I think when I started to emulate artists that I like, I was like, okay, this is cool, but I feel like I'm just like doing what they're doing. Like finding my own sound was really hard, and I think this year I'm finally doing it, and it's like it's really nice and really rewarding, and it just feels like, you know, that moment you have just like everything clicks and you're like, oh, I'm supposed to be doing this. You know what I mean? So it was more just like, I don't know, the universe that just like felt like my calling.
Yeah, that's a really good question. I think like it's really challenging to make a decision to go out on your own and try something that like nobody else might understand, especially in the world we're in, where there's a lot of creators, which is dope. But also, you know, when I moved to New York, I'm from Philly. I moved to New York. I went to school for guitar, but I wanted to be like an industry. I wanted to be the best guitar player. I just wanted to do that. And then when I realized that, like, I had to like start listening to myself. Like, you got to listen to yourself. Like, what are you happy doing? What makes you feel good? And even if it's hard and sometimes it makes you feel bad, but like, you know, I think like for me, I just realized that I want to be. I don't even know if I like this term, but I want to do art for the rest of my life. I had some pretty cool role models. I have an uncle. My mom's an art teacher. My uncle, God bless him, he's 95. He's been a painter his whole life. Nice. And so I met people like that, and I'm like, oh, you could do this for the rest of your life. You know, or I met like jazz piano players in Philly. They were like, this guy named Sid Simmons was R.I.P. Also, like, I see these incredible people that do music for the rest of their lives, and they have this kind of like lightness and vibe, and I think you're going to be asking yourself that question every year. You know what I mean? I don't think it ends. I just think that, you know, imposter syndrome's real, and you just, I think you get these little moments though where someone like will stop you and be like, oh, I like listen to this thing all the time, and it's like it's worth it then. But I think you just kind of get comfortable with this idea that it might be something you do for a long time without like thinking about the success of it. You know, because you know, like falling in love with the process. Yeah. It's the process is everything for me. So I think we're lucky if we can participate in that, you know. So cool.
Got incredible answers, an amazing performance. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Again, thanks to Sound Collective.
Thank you.
And,
Thanks for having us.
We'll see you all out there, and you better make connections. You better make community. I'm
Please.
checking. All right.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you guys.
Awesome. This is great. Thank you.